All right, Kevin, thank you very much. Imagine getting the news on your birthday that you may only have a couple more years to live. What would you do, and how would you live your life after hearing that kind of news?
Well, for Alejandro, he took it as a challenge, making every last breath count.
He's very funny, always making jokes.
Linda Contreras can't say enough good things about her dad.
Always positive, caring, and loving. Always there for someone. He's been there for me lots of times. So many that I can't. He's always been there. Someone you can count on, for sure.
But what she couldn't count on was how much time she would have left with him.
I'm very thankful to God that he's brought my dad this far.
At 58 years old, her dad was diagnosed with pulmonary fibrosis.
I would call him, and there would be times he couldn't get a word in.
And us.
A rare, serious lung disease with no known cure. Alejandro Pueblo was given 1 to 3 years to live.
I fell down to my knees. I didn't know what to think of it. They told me, I mean, I know we're all going to die one day, but when the doctor tells you you only have so much time to live, so I just didn't know what to make of it.
He got the news on his birthday, June 5th, 2011. That was 5 years ago.
Every day is a challenge. Every breath I take, every day, I think that's, sometimes I have bad days, sometimes I have good days. But usually I look at it as a good day every day, even if there are bad days. I just thank the Lord. Every morning I wake up, I'm still here, I'm breathing.
If you look at my dad, you could never tell that anything's wrong with him because he has such a positive attitude.
I'm not gonna lay in bed just feeling sorry for myself, waiting for something to really happen.
With 7 kids, 19 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren, Alejandro had too much to live for.
Just keep striving, and each day is a challenge. It used to be times that I would get this nagging cough. I would think that's it. This is my last breath. But I changed. I turned my life around. I started serving the Lord more.
He now spends a lot of his time encouraging others at support groups, inspiring them to keep fighting, and bringing awareness to a disease that can steal so much joy.
Don't stop at nothing. Take your life to the fullest.
If this is his plan for him to go and inspire others, to encourage others, to have, them not to give up on, on themselves, then if this is it, then this is what he's going to do.
Treasuring every year that passes since that diagnosis back in 2011, Alejandro takes no day, no moment for granted.
Play around with my kids, my grandkids when they come around, and there's usually not a day that goes by that my grandkids say, come over here, and it means a world to me. My heart just cries, and that's something to live for. I don't know what it is.
He has such an incredible attitude, and he's a busy man too. He still works part-time 3 days a week, works out, exercises as much as he can, riding his bike for several miles a day if he can get it in. And he just spent several days last week in Chicago at a seminar to become an ambassador to help more groups locally here. So
giving back, paying it forward, right?
After all he's been through, it really, truly is. So if you or someone you know is beating the odds, I would love to share their story. Just contact me at beatingtheodds@fox17online.com.